Name's Bar, by the way, Red Bar.
You know, and I'm not anti-anybody except for Joe List. Like, I have more hate in my heart for Joe List than I do Trump. And Joe List has done one thing, two airplane jokes, and then gotten mad about a comment. That's it. And I hate Joe List more than Trump. And I thought about killing Joe List. And I love Joe List. So if I was going to kill Joe List, then imagine what I'd do to myself. And I love myself. Premeditated murder. It's a skit. Can't do nothing. That was a skit. All right. I don't know what I'm saying. Please just chill out here. Mike David needs to be good friends with Nick Mullen. I am. He's one of my other friends. We meet up. See, me and the top guys all meet up. And it doesn't matter, Republican or me and all the top guys of the internet. We meet up and we talk about the lower class of people. We are the true leaders of this stuff. It's me, Sam Hyde, Nerd City, Keemstar, Joe DeRosa. But he's there just making sandwiches for us. And then we have, come on, there are cooler people in this. Vic Berger's there, taking notes, of course. He is under us. Sorry, Vic, you are under us. I hope you understand this. Me and Tim Heidecker are closer to equals. This could end our relationship. And then Gavin McInnes is there. See, and you're going, wait, Gavin's there? Yes, Gavin's there. He's a tastemaker. Of course he's there. It's like the UN. We meet up. We might hate each other. You know, Kumi is not there. I'll tell you that right now.
Nick Fuentes.
Nick Fuentes is not there.
Oh.
No. I'm not going to tell you who else is there. It would be an invasion of our rights. But we're going to show you this because this is
second link.
Oh, second link. We're going to show you Office Hours with Tim Heidecker. He's on to Tom Segura just like I am. And I'll tell you why this is valuable. And I'll tell you why I did this whole speech. Because this guy is so anti-Trump. You hate him, right? He's a liberal. He's the only person on this planet, at least that I found, besides me, that is on to Tom Segura's bullshit. I consider that a highly valuable asset. You know, not to me, but to the world. Tim Heidecker and Mike David are the only ones with enough sense to realize Tom Segura is a complete huckster, fake comedian nonsense person. And I love what Tim Heidecker did with his stand-up special. Remember when Tim did a mock stand-up special 2 months ago that Variety magazine thought was real and gave it a 1? Let me tell you this. Tim knows that these stand-ups are bullshit. And why does Tim know that? And why do I know that? Well, you figure it out. We know because we know. And Tim Heidecker, he didn't do it like me. I come on the air and I go, this guy fucking sucks. I'm blatant, right? I'm like, I have no tact. So I go, this guy, he sucks. Wake up. Tim Heidecker shows you a character that kind of impersonates Tom Segura, right? Showing you that it sucks and kind of doing it that way. A little bit more passive-aggressive, but that's what Tim Heidecker's been doing this whole time. The same thing as me, but doing it through characters and through bits. That's what I believe, and I don't know if anyone's picked up on that. But I always thought of Tim Heidecker. When I think of Tim, I think of his comedy, at least, as mean. People go, Tim, he's never mean to anyone. But the people he makes fun of through his characters are always the same way I'm picking on people. Picking up on their subtlest flaws. But the flaws that add up to them being terrible. And I think we're seeing that today. Tim Heidecker picks up on Tom Segura's awfulness. You don't tell him blatantly like me, hey, go fuck yourself. But he's going to tell him to go fuck off in a different way that I think is amazing. May I present you Office Hours?
Can't wait.
Here we go. What time? Jules?
We're going
First code.
to 10600.
Yeah. Now, you have a learning disability, or can you go any faster with reading? That was the cruelest I've ever been to you, but seriously. You know, I don't know. Do you need new context here?
No, I just had to open up the window. Sorry.
Shut the fuck! We're kidding, everybody. Oh, she ain't kidding. All right, what's the first time code here? 106?
10600.
10600. Here we go. 10600. Don't let that spoil your fun. All right, here's Vic, by the way. Look at that. Oh, 1060. Here's Vic Berger in the back there. That's how we're going to set up, I think, the new camera with Jules there in the back. Because everyone wants Jules on camera. What if we blur you out in the back like this?
I want to be the new Vic.
This could be you over here. This looks like you already.
I'll be either of those guys.
You could be this guy. I don't know your name, sir. You must be the office hours assistant. Here's the star here. By the way, how nice does he look? I might grow my hair like this. Isn't that the coolest Tim Heidecker's ever looked? You ever seen anything like that? You know, he usually looks so dorky. He's pretty cool now. Look at his hair. Looks like A.C. Slater. And then back here, here's your enemy number one, Vic Berger. He went after Gavin McInnes, but he did it in kind of a PC way, right? And they hated it, so they hate him. And he's Jewish. He's got a Jewish... The proof is right here of that he's Jewish. So here they are with Tom Segura, and Tom Segura is picking up, you know...
See, people hate these guys so much.
Yes.
But to me, Tom Segura
is
like
more hateable.
And this is so awful.
This is the point I'm trying to make.
Focus on these guys.
Well, this is why people need to start being real. I understand all the hate for the left. I do. But Tom Segura, by the way, who's on the left and thinks the same things as Tim Heidecker, but you don't go after him because he's too cowardly to say them. At least Tim Heidecker has the guts to say it, knowing he's going to be hated by 50% of you that used to be his fans. Tom Segura don't even have the fucking balls to tell you what side he's on, even though it's the same side as these guys. But he ain't ready to take the heat. He wants the money. He ain't ready for the heat. So Tom Segura is way worse than Tim. And I'm here to give Tim the life Tom... Wait, to give Tom the life Tim's had. How about that? I won't stop till you get the life of... And Tim probably knows this too. Tim knows this too because he knows about these phony baloney Hollywoods. He's going, look at Tom Segura. He's the same as me. He votes for Biden. He does all this bull. And then, but he's too afraid to say it. And then, like, everyone loves him and I get all this shit. Fuck him. He knows. And then he knows too. You don't even have any business talking to me. I'm Tim Heidecker. I actually innovated comedy, and whether you want to believe it or not, Tim Heidecker changed. He was a big bookmark in a new thing that comedy had to offer the world.
I
Really?
think everybody can agree on that.
Everyone could agree on that. I hope you know the history behind it. Tom Segura has not given a nickel to comedy's history. Yet everybody loves him, and Tim's watching him and goes, what does everybody love this guy for? These comedians, these stand-ups aren't funny at all. And that's why he did that mock special. Because secretly, and just like, he don't want to cook, he don't want to make these people mad at him. He's got enough people mad at him, all the Trump people. So what does he do? He, just like he's always done, passive-aggressively mock them through characters. Damn. Do I get an A+ on this or what? Vic Berger? Can I have some money, please? Because they can't even explain what's going on as well as I just did. So here, are we queued up? 105.55?
Sure.
That'll work. Watch how they pick and cock and beta bitch slap Tom Phony Gura.
You know what I mean? Over time. So yeah, there's a
go.
percentage for sure. But they usually stay in the parking lot, you know?
I've got a bone to pick with you. I've got several, but
Pick them.
Watch this.
I looked you up the other day to do my research. This
Yeah.
stuff with cars. What is up with you and cars? You seem to be all into driving around cars.
Okay, look at this. So Tim Heidecker out of nowhere goes, so what's up with this stuff with cars? And then everyone in their studio starts laughing, and they have sound effects queued up of engines. So, and look at Tim's face. Hey, what's up with cars? Oh, yeah? And look at Tom. They're seeing right through me, aren't they? So, Tim and the boys have been making fun of Tom Segura behind their back. This is when I say, oh, no, Mersh, I would never make fun of you. And why are we all dying then? Why are we all, So they've been making fun of Tom Segura behind his back, and now they're going to ask him, and they got all these sound effects. Look how they belittle big, fat, nothing, stupid idiot Segura.
I looked you up the other day to do my research. This stuff with cars, what is up with you and cars? You seem to be all into driving around in cars.
They're fast.
They're fast.
Watch.
They're super fast.
You could go,
Look.
You can go on an airplane and go real fast.
I like planes too, man. And I like trains.
But how did... Stop it.
Stop.
They're just playing. But you also like...
Ooh, wait. Tom knows. You know, and I'll tell you why Tom knows. He knows he knows Tim's funny. He knows Tim was born to be funny. And he knows he was born to be an H&R Block salesperson. And he knows, talk about imposter syndrome, he knows he ain't no fucking comedian. He's a guy that Joe Rogan pushed on a bunch of fucking idiots. So Tom knows that Tim knows that they know that he sucks. And it's all happening, and I have fucking proof.
When they're real loud?
Yeah, the louder the better.
Why?
For sure.
Don't you feel bad for neighbors?
Yeah, I do.
I live up on a hill where people go on the weekends. They go.
I don't like to do that. I don't do that.
But
I don't like blast through a neighborhood or residential street. You know.
Have you always been into cars?
Yeah. Since I was.
What
a
are you,
kid.
What are you, Jerry Seinfeld now?
Whoa! And again, I watch all this shit. I know eyes, bro. I know little faces. You wanted to escape your wife and kids to drive in your man cave car, right? You wanted greed? This is the payback. Because people like this, they could sniff it. Look at that.
He knows.
You drive your fucking cars while you leave your kids at home? You fake comedian fucking piece of shit? Is that what you do, Tom? He knows. Shit. I could fool Bert Kreischer. I could fool Rogan. But fuck, I can't fool actual comedians. Isn't that something? Jesus Christ, I should win a daytime Emmy for this today.
Watch this. I like to think of myself as Jerry Seinfeld.
Is that what your ultimate goal is? Like, you're looking at Seinfeld's career. I see what I got to do. I get into cars. That's my game.
I just met Leno.
That's actually very funny. Do you see what he does here? And he's let loose ever since Biden won. He's opened up. Isn't that nice to see? He's let go a little bit because he was hung up. I don't blame you guys. I mean, he was hung up. I was making fun of him too. I was going, what happened to him? But you know what? He's been getting better, and I'm not being paid. Watch what he does here. Look, because you got to hear that. It's subtle. Just subtle. This.
I do.
I live up on a hill where people go on the weekends. They go.
I don't like to do that. I don't do that.
But,
I don't like blast through a neighborhood or residential street. You know.
Have you always been into cars?
Yeah. Since I was
a
kid.
What are you, Jerry Seinfeld now?
Wow.
That's a diss. I like to think of myself as Jerry Seinfeld.
Is that what your ultimate goal is? Like, you're looking at Seinfeld's career. I see what I got to do. I get into cars. That's my game.
Wow.
I just met Leno for the second time.
Another car guy. What is it with these
very,
guys?
Very into cars. And,
look, watch.
I told him I have 200 cars as a joke, and he was like, seriously? And I was like, no, dude. Like, you have 200 cars.
Oh, that's them doing their fake laugh.
That is a fake laugh. They do that all the
time.
time.
That's them going, ha, 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 ha. They fucking think you suck. This rocks. This is a big find. And I haven't talked to them about this, by the way. I can't wait to see what Vic thinks about this.
I know. We should ask him.
I want to
after
ask. I
the
got to
show.
show him this and go, they will never admit it. I know what's going on.
My ass
And
is
he
big
was
as
like,
a house.
he was like, how many do you have? And I was like, 4. And
That's
he
a
was like,
reasonable
oh.
amount.
Yeah, but
Do you
but
have an
yeah,
airplane
no.
hangar where you keep your 4 cars? You have like a little,
just
Cessna
so many.
hangar.
No, but I have the best deal for somebody that likes cars, which is because I have a little bit of an online following, and you tell people, like the car manufacturers, they let you drive cars for like a weekend,
Right.
And you get the thrill of driving that car, and then you give it back.
It's the thrill I don't get. I'm just being honest
Are
with
you
you.
serious?
I
Are you
don't-
serious?
No, I don't give a shit.
Like, yeah,
About
yeah,
cars.
no. I meet fucking people like you all the time, and it's always upsetting. But
Fight. We got to fight.
have you ever driven though any high performance car?
A Tesla.
No, man. I mean, like,
No.
did you like the Tesla?
I got to say, Tim could use to be more into cars. I'll tell you that. He's a little too not into cars for my liking.
I
Got to
like
be.
that he's not into cars for
But
this.
you got to be, yes, exactly. And that's where your brain, that's kind of what I'm trying to explain. I like that he's not into cars for this. So you might be going, oh, he's a little too not into cars for my liking. I need him to be up. And I agree. But to get Tom, because Tom, and here's why Tom's making these faces here. Because Tom knew when he started making the car videos that that's not what he should be doing. That's double dipping. That's greed. And he knew. And when Tim's doing this, Jim, he's getting hit in the gut. He's being exposed, even if nobody sees it. Okay? So I'll allow Tim to be a little girly here with his love for cars because it worked out perfectly for fucking me. You understand? So let's see the rest of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
It's fun. Yeah, well, I'll give you this. It's fun to go, woo, and then you go, woo,
Right.
you know.
But my point is this: like, I have friends who are like,
It's a very Jewish take, too. And Tim doesn't seem Jewish to me. That's a very Jewish take to be like, what's the big deal with cars? Woo, woo, I got it, please. I'd rather sit in a couch.
I like it.
Like Larry David, like, what's the big deal with sex?
It's
Very
nice.
Jewish, because, the Jews, they may overthink things a bit. So it's weird to see Tim doing that. It's a Jewishy, kind of a beta take, right? No.
He's making fun of Tom.
She loves it. He's making fun of Tom, okay? So don't get it twisted here. He's alpha. Tom is the beta here.
I don't get it, and they have whatever hybrid, and I'm like, okay,
Watch
but
this.
then you get into something that is like a fucking spaceship on wheels, and if you drive it and you don't feel anything, you're definitely dead inside. I can understand not wanting one,
cool.
but
Yeah.
there's like, it's impossible.
But do you like going on? Do you like going to on roller coasters and that kind of like? You could do that during like
I've done
not
that.
COVID times. Like
No, I've done that, but like driving on a track and I don't know, man.
I have terrible anxiety about getting into an accident and dying and drive.
That's why you got to go to a track. Go to the track. You're not going to be.
You could crash at a track.
Not really.
Do you go in there and you put the helmet on and everything and get in the cage?
Bars. Yeah.
Yeah. You get in the cage. Yeah. And then you drift.
Look at him.
And you
drift
race.
around
That's making fun of him.
Yeah.
Listen,
Watch.
whatever brings you happiness. I mean, obviously I don't really care.
Obviously.
So Vic was telling me.
That's interesting. Obviously. And he doesn't treat his friends like this. He really doesn't. He'd never talk down to anyone. I mean, look how disgusted he wishes Tom was dead. And, he's not very, confrontational. And this is his way.
Of getting his point across.
And look, you think he don't know? You think he don't know? Look at that, dude. This is how I look when, like, my grandmother was buried. And I was taking the last look at the tomb. Well, goodbye, Grandma. But then I quickly snapped out of it, and I was like this. Was my grandma any good anyway? All right? So I'm kind of both. But let's see what happens next.
I think they changed topics
Okay,
now. So
we
next
can go
you can
to-
go to 11850.
Wow, 11850.
Now this one is about Thanksgiving sides again.
Wow, so this is really good. And 11850, this is so fun. Watch this. At the beginning of the show, I made fun of what? Every podcast that you heard this week was doing the great Thanksgiving food debate. What are your favorite sides? What do you like, turkey?
Oh, no, I only eat, roast ribeyes on Thanksgiving.
Listen, it's so hack. When every show is covering the same subject, it's fucking hack, okay? And that's what you've heard all week. And Tom Segura, he's got a side debate here that he's going to do? Oh, what happened with Tom Segura? What is this about?
You'll see.
Sides.
Yes.
And it's going to be self-explanatory. But what did Tom do? Do I explain what he used to do?
Well, they're
or-
going to ask Tom what he thinks about Thanksgiving sides.
They bring it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
11850.
11850. Let's see what happens here.
Stop picking corn.
This is gonna be good.
Heidecker's on with his office hours. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Fucking Kansas.
How come? Yeah.
All right, so the question is, Tom, and then we'll let you go. The Thanksgiving sides you could do without. It's a controversial question.
Well, that is a controversial question. I should let you know that I realized when I was 36 that I don't have to do any Thanksgiving traditions. So that year I was like, oh, I can just go buy like a ribeye and grill a steak. Ribeye. And that's what I started
13-ounce.
doing.
But
so,
there's
I mean,
not just. But what about your family? You don't get your family goes along with whatever
I mean,
you want.
they're there. They can make their choices. I'm just saying that like I bought like shrimp and steak, and I was like, why do I have to stick to what the racist bigots that founded this country cooked? I want to have. I want to have what I want to have.
But you can do that. But
wanna...
Tom, pushback here. This is an official Heidecker pushback. You can do that any day of the week. Isn't it nice to have some things in your markers in your year that are like, this at least is a thing you do at this period of time? Hot dogs on July 4th.
I mean, yeah, but like, what if you feel like it's not a step up? Like, shouldn't it be? I mean, the turkey's great. I do like stuffing and mac, but I mean, I don't like cranberry sauce. You know, I don't like. I don't know, man.
Oh, Tim's activated.
What is?
It's a pedestrian viewpoint. I've heard it before. It's not the most outrageous thing. It's whatever.
Whoa! Oh, really, dude? Wait a minute here. So he's listening to Tom's take, and then he goes, "Oh, I get it, but it's a pedestrian viewpoint." He's saying this to Tom about what Tom just said.
And he thought that was the funniest comedian's take.
Tim heard a comedian go, "Oh, cranberry sauce," and he goes, "This is the biggest hack comedian ever." And he's going to lay it to him. Look at this.
Stuffing and mac, but I mean, I don't like cranberry sauce. You know, I don't like. I don't know, man.
I hear you.
It's just. What is?
It's a pedestrian viewpoint. I've heard it before. It's not the most outrageous thing. It's whatever. It's edgy.
I know.
As long as it's edgy.
Whoa!
It feels edgy.
It doesn't feel like the right are trying to make it like a Christian thing this year, or trying to say that it's that the left is trying to get rid of Thanksgiving because it's a Christian holiday and everything. I never really thought about it as a religious holiday.
Okay. So he fucking hates this guy's guts. Did we have one more?
There's one more.
There's one more.
This one is back to the cars.
This is back to the car. Okay, let's see. What's the time here?
1:22:20.
1:22:20.
That's edgy.
That's edgy. Oh, Tom, you're so edgy.
He's honest.
And remember, Tim did a whole Netflix special mocking the current day stand-up. Who do you think that inspired him here? Maybe Tom Segura. Maybe that's why he's on the show. Hey, get Tom Segura on. The guy I imitated on my anti-comedy, anti-comedian special. Tom fell for it because he's so stupid. Look at this. All right, so let's see what they say next.
Question or whatever you want. Quickly, though, because I have to wrap the show up soon. Quickly!
Put me on the spot. I don't know.
What's your favorite? What's your dream car? How about that? Dream car. I mean, you put me on the spot.
And look at his face too. These little shit-eating grins. Oh, I got a question for Tom. What's your dream car? Why are you grinning as if there's an inside joke about this car stuff with me? That's what's happening here. He knows. Look at this. So I'm like a car douche to these guys. I'm like a meathead idiot. Non-comedian car guy. I knew this car. See what happened, Tom? You veered out. You started doing bullshit car shows. And now guess what? You took a few points off your comedian credit report, didn't you? Piece of shit. How about that? Nobody is willing to have the guts to end something they say to somebody with piece of shit. Remember that? I'm honest enough. Talk about being honest. When I fight with somebody, it's not about facts. I'll be like, you know what? I just really don't want you to do that to me anymore, you piece of shit. Because that is how I feel. Sometimes.
They're all saying, oh.
What? They're all saying what?
No, you.
No, go ahead.
I thought you were done.
No, I was.
Nothing. In the chat, they're saying calling a car guy a pedestrian is the ultimate.
Oh my God!
insult.
Yeah, the ultimate. I gotta get a honk now for this. All right, let's see what happens next. Here you go.
But I already.
What?
I don't know.
What, a Lamborghini?
Come on, what comes to mind?
Nah.
You got one. You get that the 300 series or something like that. Some kind of series.
Oh, mocking, huh?
When you should go back because after he says, "What's your favorite car?" Tim goes, "What is it? A Lamborghini?"
Ooh, and they're all laughing and snickering. Yeah. Fucking fag car guy. Fucking basic ass, non-comedian ass bitch. You know, because real comedians, you don't get caught up in all this non. Watch this.
Okay.
What's your
I got
favorite?
nothing.
What's your dream car? How about that? Dream car. I mean, you put me on the spot. I already.
What?
I don't know.
What, a Lamborghini?
What comes to mind?
Nah.
You got one. You get that the 300 series or something like that. Some kind of series.
I mean, I like a 488.
Oh, and then a look to your friend and laugh. What's so fucking funny? He's being serious. And you're going, what is it? Some kind of serious? You're on cam. You're on cam. You know, and people can't read this. All Tom's fans was, oh, I'm so glad they got along. They didn't get along. Okay? You're wearing them high and tight or something. Here.
Pista, and I think I would like I'd
Look
like
at
a
his-
GT
he's laughing.
2RS, and I think I don't know. They just dropped off. McLaren just dropped off a 765 LT. These none of these make sense to you.
I
know
got
that.
one.
I
I
know
got
that.
Just random numbers.
What are you gonna do?
Tim goes, these are just random
And
numbers.
they put on the crickets.
Yeah. Oh my God. I didn't see all this stuff's happening and we're so busy as people. I didn't even pick that up. Took me 3 times. You hear this again, what they're doing to Tom? And this is what I said. You don't think this is a big deal? No one's even came close besides me of picking on Tom or even thinking Tom's bad.
He's had it easier than anyone.
Easier than anyone. He's really ridden a free ride to the top by doing nothing. Really. No one is more guilty of being a fraud than him in this business, I don't think. I mean, even Santino looks like a comic compared to him. And I fucking hate Santino.
It's going pretty far.
It's going far, but Santino's, well, they're both really, really, really bad. I can't say anyone's better than the other. All right, let's see. Listen to all these mockeries.
What?
I don't know.
What, a Lamborghini?
Come on, what comes to mind? You
Nah.
got one. You get that the 300
I love
series or
this.
something like that. Some kind of
I mean,
series.
I like a 488 Pista, and I think I would like I'd like a GT 2RS, and I think
they're
I don't know.
laughing.
They just dropped off. McLaren just dropped off a 765 LT. These none of these make sense to you. I know that.
Just random numbers.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when President Biden bans gas guzzling cars and you have to drive the electric car, the electric truck, all that? You know, what are
You
you,
have to
gonna
get a permit for your car?
He's for that, by the way, probably. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm petitioning to have your personal cars banned and reported.
I'm all for it.
Me too.
Well, first of all, if President Biden is inaugurated, I'm moving to Alaska, so I want to be a part of this country.
Wait, that's
Fuck you.
Did you? What was going on with that?
Is that
If you after the
There they are. So, teary-eyed Segura, vengeful. Tim Heidecker, there he is with vengeance. It's Tim Strikes Back against hack frauds, and I think you're going to see a lot of that this year.